boys back at it again with another reaction. We have disturbing prison moments caught on camera. Y'all know how I feel about prison. Kids are not dropped the soap. Let's get straight to it. Lego.
From hostage situations to jumping from shocking heights, these are 8 unbelievable scenes that played out behind bars. Disclaimer. In April 2018, 19-year-old Terry Whitehead, an inmate at the Louisville Metro Department of Correction, blacked out in his cell after suffering blows to his face and his head. The injuries were from an altercation with corrections officers David Schwartz and Donna Gentry.
Whoa. So wait a minute. So they knocked him out? Woo-wee, Shorty and David? Damn, okay.
They claimed Whitehead had attacked Schwartz, but one correction officer said that was all a lie. At first, prison officials weren't sure who to believe. Then they found out one of the officers, Devin Edwards, had accidentally turned on his body camera during the altercation, and it exposed a cover-up. Whitehead was in cuffs, explaining himself.
I swear to God.
Whitehead, what are you doing, man?
Oh, man. Y'all gonna attack the dude with his hands behind his back. That's like the worst sucker thing ever. Someone cannot protect themselves. There's no need to attack them. And he's bleeding. Oh, damn, bro.
I ain't never had a problem out here. Why you gonna spit on us? Sergeants come around. You know how this is. Just take the
I swear to God,
Just
bro.
take the
Schwartz stood just inches away, making threatening moves to Whitehead.
I mean, bro, you know I don't give y'all problems like that, bro.
Then suddenly, Schwartz threw a punch.
I do not give you problems like that, Schwartz, bro. You know,
Oh! Yo, my goodness, knocking him out like that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, with the man with your hands behind your back. Can you imagine having to fight somebody like this tied up? Like, you gonna have to bob and weave and in the corners right there so you can't even go anywhere.
Take the strings down, dude.
I'll take him down next time, bro. Y'all ain't having no problem with me, bro. I swear to God, bro. You know, second shift, bro. You know, I try my hardest.
Keep your leg down. Keep your leg down.
I try my hardest.
Slamming Whitehead's head against the concrete wall, and he wasn't done yet.
Nah, bro, I'm straight. I don't want no medical.
You want decon out your eyes?
I need my ass, though.
Whitehead was still in the holding cell talking to the officers when there was a crash outside. The officers stepped out and found Schwartz repeatedly punching the walls and slamming the metal doors in a rage.
Hey, Em.
What?
Yo, this correction officer is wilding. Yo, thank God for the guy that turned the camera on so we can see what's going on behind closed doors, because this is ridiculous. Because if he didn't turn this on, I'm guessing he's going to go out there and make a report, say the guy probably got in a fight with someone else or he hurt himself or whatever, and it's right under the thing. It's gone. All right, no one's knows what happens. It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I'm not mad, dude. It's business as usual, but you seen her come around.
Schwartz and Edwards were fired while their supervisor, Gentry, was demoted from sergeant to officer for her part in the cover-up. They pleaded guilty to charges ranging from violating the rights of a detainee to writing false reports. Schwartz was sentenced to 2 years in prison. Gentry got 8 months of home confinement and
baby, send that boy to jail and tie him up and let him get the blows like he did to the other guy. Let's go.
Edwards to 2 years probation. But this is still not as bad as when officers pointed a gun at an inmate because he was having an episode. On the evening of August 5th, 2015, detention officers were conducting a routine search for contraband at the Pasco County Jail when they got to the cell of Matthew Trevino. Trevino was a military vet in jail for a misdemeanor probation violation. That day, he was in the middle of a schizophrenic episode and had stripped off his clothes. When the officers ordered him to put his hands through the slit in the door so they could cuff him, Trevino put his genitals through instead. After some minutes of back and forth, they decided to bring on the big guns, literally. What's a Nova distraction round? I'm glad you asked.
A Nova round was created for situations like SWAT teams breaking into buildings. It's a distraction device, like a flashbang grenade, but fired from a shotgun. The company's own warnings say it's not supposed to be used to fire at humans or even animals.
An officer returned with the weapon.
So they tell you not to use it, and you're using it? So what, are you going to shoot right at him, or are they trying to shoot at the floor? Oh,
Aimed it at the door with Trevino standing behind it and opened fire.
As we continue.
The bullet slammed into Trevino's thigh, leaving an enormous wound. Trevino fell, screaming as he rolled on the floor in pain, but that didn't stop the guards from issuing commands while aiming.
Yo! They're not even hesitating. As soon as they started, boom! Let me tell you something. If I'm in there and I see a shotgun aiming at me, I am on the floor immediately. Yes, sir. Yes, master. I'm on the floor.
Aiming the weapon right at him. They eventually got the emergency services to help. Fortunately, Trevino survived the shooting. While it looks like there are a lot of guard versus inmates fights behind bars, a lot of the time, an inmate's worst nightmare is a fellow inmate. Around 1 a.m. on June 7th, 2022, everything looked calm at the Hillsborough County Jail. Inmates were fast asleep under the watchful eye of Deputy Lillian Jimenez, while one or two stragglers still roamed around. One of them was Bridget Harvey. She told the guard that
excuse me, I'm guessing that has to be a minimum security place, because I'm guessing it's a dorm where a lot of beds are around, because usually, you get your cells. That's not a cell. So minimum security, can you take that? If you had to go to jail, can you do minimum?
that another inmate, April Colvin, was in the women's restroom and wasn't feeling too good. Jimenez headed to the bathroom to see what she could do to help. As the deputy talked to Colvin, she had no idea she'd walked into a trap. While the deputy's back was turned, one inmate, acting as a lookout, crept around the deputy. Then Harvey walked up behind. She had a pillowcase and a comb she had sharpened with her teeth. Suddenly, Harvey wrapped the pillowcase.
Shank. Woo, I didn't know women get down like that. I thought the women prison, they chilling over there. Woo, wait.
Case around the deputy's neck. Once they took the deputy's life, Harvey planned to get the keys so that she and Colvin could escape. Every last detail.
They killed him? Oh, girl, you are done. When they get their hands on you, it's over.
Been planned out, except one thing. The other inmates didn't want anything happening to the deputy. Once they heard the scuffle, they woke up and ran to help the deputy, led by Mary Jean. In seconds, they got the pillowcase and the comb from her before other deputies rushed in and took the women away. Harvey and Colvin were slammed with additional charges of aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, introduction of contraband into a detention facility, and escape from confinement. The deputy suffered minor injuries to her neck and throat, but survived.
Whew, thank God. I thought they killed him, man, because once you go for the throat, that's it. That's fatal.
As for this story's hero, she got a broken hand from the altercation and a plea deal. Sometimes inmates have officers' backs, but sometimes they don't, like when a small request spiraled into an all-out riot. It all started with 9 inmates at the Sandoval County Detention Center in New Mexico refusing to leave the TV area and return to their cells. More corrections officers arrived, but still, the men didn't budge. Instead, they started...
It's a face-off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many cops we seen? 1, 2, 3. I think we got 4, one more in the back. First of all, if I'm a police officer, I am not risking my life for this. All right, it's just a paycheck. I got to get in here, get this money, go home to my family. These guys are in here forever, so they have nothing to lose. I'm out. And they tatted up too, so they probably down with some gangs.
Started to take off their shirts and wrap them around their faces. That was when the officers realized this was more than they bargained for, and one by one, they edged their way out of the cell block. This was a job for the task force. The task force made it in record time, but the inmates weren't so easily scared. When the officers tried to get tear gas through the...
Bro, when you're in jail, there is no sign of weakness. Anything soft is considered weakness. So you got to be tough. You got to be strong. No crying, no emotions. You got to be a man's man. All right. Because check this out. You can't back down. If it was security coming in with guns, you got to act tough. So the other guys can know you're standing on business.
Slid in the door, the inmates stuffed blankets through the other end, but they got hold of it and pulled it away. The officers got a flash bomb in, but the inmates were undeterred. They rallied back moments later with a barrel of soapy water that they poured all over the floor and threw other items out the door, including a
Yo, these guys are smart. Because if it's slippery, you can't really aim that well. Okay. They thinking.
microwave. The officers tried to get tear gas in again, but the inmates used the barrel against the opening. So the officers opted for something stronger, a lot stronger. The blast blew the barrel away and the inmates scurried away in panic, bringing an unceremonious end to the riot. Staging a riot to get your way is one thing, but these 3 inmates decided to cook up something else. While this has all the makings of a cookout, meats, vegetables, and an excited cook, this is one cookout you don't want to be invited to. This is the 5-star course being served at an Oklahoma
First of all, what are they cooking with? Are they allowing you to cook in jail? I thought the food is cooked in the kitchen and then y'all have to go to the cafeteria to get something to eat. All right. Thank God I don't know. And I don't even want to know.
Oklahoma County Detention Center. Prison food isn't for everyone, but these 3 inmates decided to do something about it. They made food, got a fire going, and put it all on a hibachi-style grill flame. Food, all the drugs they could need. The inmates were on cloud 9. Then, one smart guy got out his contraband phone and put it on his Facebook Live.
Yo, they are living good, man. First of all, you cooking your own food. Somebody got the live stream. Y'all probably got music going. They got contraband. They getting high. Come on, dog. That don't sound like jail.
That nigga said, we gonna get you when they not with you. That said, you don't even have no bars. You're nobody.
And they're freestyling. Okay, they're having a ball.
Saying we got, this was, you see that? You know what I'm saying? This is how we do this up in the county, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say where we at, but man, this is the real deal. Holyfield, y'all is eating trays, man. We getting paid, man.
The video immediately.
These guys are literally trying to make jail sound cool. Like, yeah, we getting paid in jail? What y'all getting paid with? Ramen noodles? Come on, man. Cigarettes?
Went viral, and it wasn't long before the jail officials identified all 3. They were charged with 2 counts of possession of contraband by an inmate. There was also a jail search, and correction officers found 23 cell phones, drugs, cigarettes, a used syringe, and many makeshift weapons. I bet those 3 probably got beat up for that stunt for a long time. Speaking of getting beat up, this corrections officer is about to find himself in a near-death situation when he makes one call.
Wait a minute. That's a correction officer with his arm tied behind his back. How did we get here in the first place? I see 1 inmate, 2 inmate, correction officer. Usually it's supposed to be some type of guard who's on a top level. He can kind of see whatever's going on down there, right? Cameras are working. Where is his backup? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Costly mistake. March 27, 2021 was supposed to be a regular day for detention officer Daniel Misquez. He worked at the jail since 2019 without any significant incident, but that day would change everything. Misquez headed to the 10th floor of the detention center to deliver medications to the inmates when things took a deadly turn.
I need Oklahoma City police in the jail. The inmates have took the keys. They have an officer.
Where? Are you there now?
Oklahoma.
Like, how does that happen? I'm guessing, okay, if you have the keys, you can't be by yourself because you will be attacked because he's walking inside and the whole perimeter is full of other inmates. You don't want the one person with the keys to be by themselves. Number 2, he's supposed to have someone watching him from up top who can lock the doors so nobody can come outside. So, well, at least in the movies, all right? I've never been to prison, so.
City Police Department. I need them here.
Are you at the jail?
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Tiffany Carter.
Captain Tiffany Carter?
Yes.
And is this a good callback number for you, 1818?
Yes.
All right, our officers are already en route. Can you tell me any more what's going on right now?
I don't know. They got an officer. They got his keys. They are popping all the doors open.
Curtis Williams, an inmate, had asked Misquez to open his cell door and allow him to sweep out some trash. When Misquez obliged, Williams came out, arms swinging, overpowered the guard and handcuffed him, even though he had nothing against the guard. Then he took the officer's radio and keys and freed other inmates. Over the next 2 hours, Misquez was hit on the head and attacked several times. Williams got his hands on Misquez.
Dang, they did all that and they had nothing against him? That's kind of cold for real, though, yo. Like, damn, dead ass. The least y'all could have done is just let the man chill. If you have nothing against him, there's no need to attack him.
Misquez's phone and went on Facebook Live, complaining about how they were being treated behind bars.
We got food. We got mold on the trays. We can't take showers.
We ain't got no mirrors in here. The water don't work. Toilet backed up.
Any inmate who didn't get the program received Williams' rage. 2 hours after Misquez was taken hostage, the tactical unit moved toward the prison. While other inmates ran off to their cells, Williams took Officer Misquez to the top of the stairs, holding a knife to the officer's throat, and forced him to his knees.
What? Well, he get a knife? A shank or a knife? Shank is a knife, right? Well, not necessarily, right? Shank is a weapon that can be used as a knife. A knife is like a professionally made knife. Y'all tell me in the comment section, all right? I'm not a Joe.
One officer instantly brought out his gun and fired 2 shots, killing Williams and bringing the hostage situation to an end. Misquez was...
That's what I was about to say. That's all I was about to say right there. That's how you end it. Now, you ever had a weapon on you? What is all this talking about? This guy has a knife. Pow, pow, pow. Dead. Let's finish it over. Okay. Court Analysis is the channel. Y'all support them. That was a great video. And the guy has a great voice, too. First of all, man, he needs to keep doing more narrations. See you in the next one. Your boy's out.